Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Star Technology. Alright, so here we are today, episode 51. Now last episode we were working on the Naquita products, and the processing, and we also got tritium, so that's pretty great too. Between episodes I did a few things, that's already been done. I did centrifuge, that's been done. I guess I added a arc factory. That is just the multi-block for the arc furnace, so we can get, the annealed copper and such made more quickly. Glass as well. Yeah, that's already done. Oh, and I guess I forgot to do the mixing vessel migration. No worries, I'll take care of that soon. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it. As far as stuff that I did, for the most part. Right, so let's get right into it today. We're going to want to make Triplatinum Uranium, because that is what we are going to need if we're going to get the large ME assembler going. And I want to get that going because, well, more power to make the ME assemblers faster. Yeah, that came out proper. Anywho. Oops, that's not how you spell vessel. All right, so that goes in there. And that should pop right out. Give or take a few seconds, because it probably has to mix. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Okay, so with that now, we're going to go over here. And we're going to mix it with helium. We're going to get the ingot, double up, and bada boopy. Quad. Now we're going to want to put this into the regular usage one. Right there. And that will cook up shortly. Nani? Crap, that's not a good sign. Why are you jammed? Are you jammed, Ben? You are jammed. Why? Black bronze. That needs 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3 items in there. Black bronze. Did I maybe cancel an order at some point? Maybe. Let's try that again. Just to make sure this isn't broken. Or is the recipe broken? Wait, black steel. Copper, electrum dust, program circuit. Is this not changing the circuit? That's not it. It would be 1, not that. Did they change the recipe? Hold on. No, that's set to 1. Is this that situation again with the assembling machine? Might have to tweak that again if that's the case. Let's see, what can I test this with? That's also 1. Wait, did I name this a specific thing? No, I don't think the number in there has any meaning. Yeah, that's all 1. That's a 4. Let's see, is there anything in here? That's a 1. That's a 3. Okay, so rose gold and then canthal. Let's see if this rose gold canthal. I can spell canthal, right? Right. Okay, made that. And then rose gold. Or did it make it too quick? Rose gold dust. Did it? Huh? Rose gold. Okay, I guess it did make it. I do not know. Keep typing that by muscle memory. Let's just continue on and hope it goes away. Okay, so we have the triplatinum ingot now. So for the large ME assembler, let's get over to this terminal. We need the wire. I don't think I made the... Yeah, I didn't make the multi-block pattern yet. So let's see. Everything's good except these two things. So boop. Boop. And then boop. Assembler. Alright, and then gotta do you next. There we go. Alright, so bander. Did you go in the bander? You go in the wire mill. I always forget which goes in the bender and the wire mill. I guess the foils go in the bender sometimes. You are the assemblers. Boop and a boop. All right, so we can get that going, and that is on its way. So this is what we're looking at for the ME assembler. Okay, we need to make that, and we need to make that. That obviously is auto maintenance hatch. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a piece of cobble. ME assembler package. All right. So in you go. All right. So we need to get you. We need radium plate and frames and cobalt. Okay. Iridium. And then the frames. And then the cobalt. In you go. Bander. Frame. And I'm assuming this is also a frame. Yes, it is. And okay, so that should be good. Now we need the computer heat vents. Make sure I have that. Yeah, okay. And then the heat vents. Looks like we have everything but samarium, iron, arsenic, oxide. Oh, please tell me we have the samarium. Okay. Let's see if this isn't too terrible to get making. Okay, so the oxide dust is going to be a matter of mixing arsenic, iron, and samarium. Okay. We should have samarium. I just had it in my search bar and I got rid of it. Okay. Then arsenic, yeah. All right, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and mixing vessel. I might, you know what? I just thought about that. I might keep it. I might keep all the recipes in the multi-mixer if the vessel continues to mess up. Yeah, you're still the assembler. Yeah. Okay, so samarium, iron, arsenic, oxide. Okie dokie. And boop. Actually, hold up. Is there fluid? There is. And about a boopy. Rag usage, there we go. Is that ME assembled in? It is. No question for that, I guess. No problem. Okay, so I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and drop you in there. And then ME assembler package. Oh, we need to get the wire. Wire mill. On the extruder. At least I think that's the exact wire size we need. ME assembler. All right, we're in business. So that is on its way. Now we're going to want to get an LUV energy hatch already for that. So we need a converter and the hatch itself. Okay. So, right. While that cooks, let's look at our quest book. So we can start working on the superconducting coils now. And I thought I did the Naquita alloy. Okay, there we go. All right, so that was up the way for ZPM and eventually Trinium. The Dragonsteel, we're going to want to get that going too. Dragonsteel is all this stuff here. And then there's the sunflower oil. That's going to come from crystallized sunflower, which is going to come from sunflower and amethyst, which comes from, you guessed it, sunflowers. Which we're going to want to make sure that we have that farm running. Do we already have? We technically do. Okay, so that farm is filling back up. Although we may want to make sure we're getting a good supply of that in good time. Okay, so y'all are cooking. That's going to be a good time, good while as well, because it has to make all this other stuff first, apparently. Okay, so the superconducting coils are going to be niobium, titanium, that's an enriched NAC, which that's going to come in a LUV assembler. Although our assembler should be LUV. If not, I will fix it. Okay, so we don't have any of these things patterned to completion. So let's see. Okay, we have the niobium titanium. Not surprised. The wire. That's good too. The frame. Okay, we need to make the rods. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and put these things away so I can be sure on where I am at progress-wise. Boop. And then I guess you would go into the fluid assembler. ASA. Fluid. Boop. And then bander. And wire. All right, so if I wanted to make that now, we're still making. Okay, we need the liquid trinium. Ugh. Okay. Right. Shoot. Liquid trinium. Now, do we even have a lot of trinium? So, okay, we got a good amount. Liquid trinium. Boop. And then I'm going to need to get a fluid cell of some sort. Wait. Not that. You. And then a boop. And then there we go. Where do I put this? There. Okay. Metals. That's a question. Does this fluid require... Looks like it's all HV. Okay, should be good there. So if I just go ahead and ask for a trinium bucket, it's probably going to be waiting on the actual tritium. Yeah, so it's trying to cook the tritium. Okay, so that's going to be a bit anyway. Right, so how much of that tritium are we going to need for the fusion reactor is a question. I want to say, okay, it's only 4. So not terrible. Right, so in order to get the fusion controller, we're going to need to get a data stick with a indium tin barium titanium cuprate wire. How convenient. And then we're going to need all of this stuff here, but 241, we should have that. IV field generator, shouldn't be that big a deal. All right, so let's get that indium wire. Oh wait, I needed the 1 times, don't I? 1 times, okay. So a boop, wire mill. Wire. Go ahead and grab that. We're gonna get a data. Oh, sorry, done. Let's get a data stick. That reminds me, we're probably gonna want to push into data bank soon for the assembly line to store all our stuff. At least if we wanted to do parallelization anyway. Which eventually, yes, we do. But I don't think we have the power just yet. All right, so boop and boop. All right, so that's gonna cook for a minute. And with that being said, let's check on... Okay, that's cooking. That might be finishing. Well, no. That's probably gonna be some time still even. So let me do this. I'm gonna pause here. I'll come back when that's all done and we'll move forward. Yeah, the data bank. I don't think that's going to be that big a deal. We are going to start needing laser cable. Laser cable, was it fiber cable, laser cable? No, I think it's optical cable is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, transmitting computation or research data, right. So that's going to be silver and borosilicate in a clean room. So we are going to need to get a assembler, probably a single block machine going in here. Yeah, I guess I'll just make a new one or something and put it in here. LUV. Actually, do I have an LUV? Yeah, there's a tritium. The LUV. There we go. The lead assembler. So that would be set up with some power and whatnot. Okay, so again, I will take a pause here and I'll be back when that's all done. Excuse me. And we'll go from there. Okay, back in a few. Okay, everybody, we're back. I got all the pieces here for the AMI assembler. We're going to get that all assembled on camera. And then we'll get it hooked up and go on from there. I also have the data stick for the fusion controller. All right, so what are you? You are basically kind of 4 deep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bada boopy. That's not what I wanted. I mean, it is what I wanted, but I put it up too high. There you go. Gucci. That should work. So let's go ahead and assemble y'all. That's formed. Great. We're going to get rid of the controller for a minute. I don't even think we grabbed any buses aside. No buses, actually. Everything's here. I believe the casings is where we put any buses. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. I didn't make any dang ME buses for outputting. I don't think we're gonna get I don't think we're gonna need a input ME stocking, so we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna want IV input bus. I don't expect us to need an IV, or I don't need an output bus because I already requested the ME1 and the input hatch. Correct. Okay, so there's that. Let's test my theory here. So, boop. What? Cool. Okay, cool. So that's what I thought. That goes there. And I'm gonna probably swap this out here, but I just want to get a working idea. All right. So, input hatch would go up there. Let's move you over. Boop and boop. Cool. All right. So then, did I not make the control hatch? I'll check that in a minute. Okay, so put that there. We'll do you. Oh, damn it. Rotate you so you are facing that way. Face, too many E's. Boost. Okay, so where is a cable hookup? I guess maybe I can bring one down up from here. Boop, boop. Yeah, that should connect just okay. And online, good. All right, so we need some fiber. And we're gonna go and plug you there. And about a boop. All right. Make sure that's all hooked up. Make sure you... I don't think we're gonna need a program circuit, so I'm not gonna bother that. At least I think so. Correct. Right. All right. So that's good. You are formed. I don't know. There's a control hatch. Yeah, I don't remember making it in the pattern, so that will get cooked up right now. All right. So while that is being prepared, let's mosey on over to this place here, and we can put one more in. Now, beyond that, we're going to need a data bank. So, why don't I go ahead and make up a data bank pattern? Data bank. Not nank. Bank. All right, so you are going to need a data access hatch. But what I'm really after is this. Optical fiber cable, computer casing. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to remove the Mark 1 controller doodad from the assembler and put this one in when we get it all hooked up. Or made, patterned. Yeah, words are hard. Okay, patterns. Let's see. Optical fiber cable. All right, I'm going to get that patterned up. And then you. Check. Not check. We'll get that fixed. Wire mill. All right. And assembler. But you are... Yeah, okay, assembler. Boop. And then you are going to be on the fluid. No, that's going to be in the clean room. You, I'll be in the fluid assembler. No. That is the wrong thing entirely. That is the assembly line. Right then. Let's see. That's still cooking. So let's mosey on over to the clean room. All right, so for this, we're gonna need a converter. We'll borrow this. And then LUV, was it 4 times? What was it? Not shellite. Was it twinite? Yeah, twinite is good. That itself may take some time to finish off. Looks like we're cooking it right now, possibly. How about you? You're still working on the cupric and the nanoprocessors. Yeah, up there. How fast are y'all cooking? Yeah, 4 times? Okay. So good. So far, so good, then. Let's see. I'm hoping this will start... This will kick over into the wires soon. Hope it's not... Occupado by anything else. Let's see. Twinite. About 80 seconds at best. Okay, so let me do this. I'll pause here. I'm gonna go get this set up. Probably... I guess I can route cable over here somewhere or something like that. Okay, that'll do. There's the control hatch. So I'm probably gonna want to move you. I mean, honestly, I could just do this, really. Until that comes in. If we're gonna need it for anything else, no idea. Boop. Okay, so you will go in there. Now, y'all don't need a program circuit, right? So, boop, boop. Oh, no. Okay, that's good. So, if I ask for optical cable. Did I screw up what machine goes into? No. Clean room, IV. Probably try that stuff. Oh, yeah, you know what? It would help if I powered the damn thing. I get so ahead of myself that I'm just missing things, I guess. All right. In you go. And boom. All right, cool. That is cooking. Okay. So... Oh, yeah, we're still going to need the data stick. Data stick. And, is it access hatch? I'm pretty sure. Alright, so that's got not too much to deal with, so we'll wait for that to come out. And then I'll go and get that scanned up. Probably take another cut. And I'll get all of the pieces needed. Oh yeah, we're still gonna need the transmission hatches and the reception hatches made up. Let's see. Reception hatch. Optical data. Wait. Bleh. Optical. Oh, I see. If I did optical data, then we get the 2 things here. Okay. So that's going to need to go into the clean room as well. We're going to need LUV output buses. Yeah, we should have all that good to go. You, much the same. So that's going to need a LV out, and that's going to need LUV in. We'll do polybenzimidazole. Also going to need to get titanium crates, of course. So that's the output, so we'll do LUV input. Okay, And then we get the titanium crate. And then get titanium rods. All right. There's a twinite finally. And then we can just drop these into the fluid assembler. Yes. And then you go into the item assembler. You need the clean room. So these two will stay together. And the data bank, obviously, is assembler line. Okay, so let's flip into here. Get that going. So optical data. So let's see. We're going to need probably one of these. And I didn't get the output buses. Wait, what? Did I put the things in the wrong place? Did I not make the things at all? What the? Huh? Am I high? I swear I put them into the... Huh? Okay, whatever. LUV. Oh my god, my phone is sliding around like... anyway, maybe I overwrote a pattern before or something, I don't know. LUV. What the heck is it? Oh, it would help if I didn't spell it as LUV out. Okay, so the input I put in. The LUV. Oh crap, what am I doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, you don't need to go there. Okay, so that should be, I think, better now? Transmission. Okay, we do need a program circuit. Okay. Scheiße. In you go. Optical data. So we're gonna need one. Optical data transmission, optical reception. What do you mean you don't have it? Okay, what is missing? Output bus needs a... Did I not give the out? Wait, what am I doing? Well, there you go. I don't know why I keep typing pattern in there as if I'm looking for a pattern. Okay. Optical data. Now we're going to need the one transmission. Yes. And then the one reception for the assembler for the time being. Now, eventually we're going to need multiple transmission hatches for the databank, and each of those transmission hatches will plug into each of the assemblers. Okay, so with that done, data bank. Oh yeah, we need the data bank block, but what? Yeah, data access, right. So that's working on and being worked on right now. Is it crammed again? There's a PTFE. Data access hatch needs to be in a clean room. Are you? Scheiße. Okay. You away. Grab another one of you. And it's probably working on the PTFE or... Did I forget to put away an item? No? I don't know. I don't know why it's making... Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, there's that. Right, so with that done, let's go ahead and get that plugged into our scanner. You are not where I need to go. Boop and boop. Cool. All right, so the data bank. We don't need that, of course. Data access. And then you're good. Auto hatch. Now, obviously, we can't make this yet without the data bank being done, but everything else checks out. And we're going to want to do LUV energy hatch. I guess I don't even think we need to go that high, honestly, so I'm going to get rid of you. And we're going to go... Boop. Maybe? Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about how much power we give it, really. Okay, so couple... Data bank package. Boop. Okay, so that is taken care of. So let me do this. I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna go grab this. We're gonna go over to our assembly line. Oh, hello. We're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna put you in there. Yep. And data bank. Boop. Okay. So data bank. Can we make that? Yeah. Oh, dude. I didn't mean to make that. Damn it. Cancel. Okay. Let's put you in there. So data bank package. All right. So that is gonna get cooked up. Why are you stuck? Okay, so what I might do then, I'll wait for this to finish off so I don't have to request another one of the reception hatches. So if I ask for that again, it's only gonna say... Oh, wait. Wait, I blanked. Okay, we had the transmission hatch, right? Okay, so once the reception one finishes, then I'll request the data bank package, and when that, and I'll cut before I do that, and I'll come back and we'll get that set up, and we'll go from there. All right, back in a few. Hey everybody, we're back. All right, so I got the stick. I got all this ready to go. So let's boost on over here. All right, so probably gonna start things off with it being over here. Excuse me. Boop. Okay, so that's was it 5x3 or no 5x4 by 3? No, 5x3. Yeah, but in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, and then we'll get rid of this. Okay, so boop. Let's see. Wrench. Okay, so that's casing. That's a data hatch. That's a reception hatch. Let's transmit. I think I'm gonna need another casing. Hopefully that won't take too much time to make. Oh, it's gonna make iridium. Okay, so first off, I want to move this around. Right, so data access hatch. Pretty sure we have to either replace that with the reception hatch. Now, I don't remember optical cable. Pretty sure these can bend, but they can't intersect. Right, so if I did like that, for example, and then I need wire cutters. Did they go in my system? So, boop. Boop. Yeah, okay, so they can do that. So, then we'll want to do that. And just kind of bring it on home. Let's see. Let's mark where we're going to be going. All right, and then more cable. Build. Oh wait, did I bungle this? I can fix it. Not perfectly aligned, but it is what it is. All right, so that's done. And then computer casing. Gucci. All right, so that's set up. Then as for you, Mr. And of course, we're one shy. Reception hatch. Yeah, okay, so just. There we go. Boop. And boop. Okay, so now with that in mind. Cool. I think that should still be fine. Then over here. We drop all of our doodads into this. And then fusion. Nope. Data. There you go. And then boop. Okay. Energy hatch. You are LUV. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of you. Energy converter. Crap. Okay, we gotta wait for that to populate. Okay. So providing data. And we're gonna get that on a camera. Okay, so with that pending, we're gonna... Where is it? I think zoop over here. And here is our ME assembler. And I got the control hatch ready to go. And there's a converter. All right, so we're gonna name this assembler. Yeah, sure, why not? You are... Did I not give this a... I never gave this a... Wait. Okay, surely, yeah, that's why I had that extra stuff there. Get rid of you. Boop. Boop. And there we go. FUXPO. Damn it. Wait. Alright, so that's good to go then. Now you are an LUV. LUV. Alright, let's pop over here. And we're gonna take this moment to get rid of all y'all. Oh, I hate how I have to do it like this. That's the wrong side. Alright, so you will go in here. Now, the fun part is I can multiply these now because we have the quadruple thing going on. So let's grab everything back out again and stuff this all in here. And there we go. All right. So now if I asked for logic processor, it's going to do what it can to make all of those at one time. Well, obviously 4 at a time, but you know. Oh, you know what? One thing I just realized, I gotta disconnect the other patterns. So let's go and get rid of these assemblers. Where's my terminal? I probably should have broken those down, but I'll take care of that later. And we don't really need to worry about patterns too heavily. Okay, so databank theoretically should be good to go. What is the cheapest thing that we could ask for? Probably the motor. Now, my hope is this will make without any problems. Now, if you remember in my last series, I had plenty of problems dealing with the assembly lines and the computations and the research and all that. So I'm hoping that's not a repeat here. So it's got to make some Ruridit. Oh, there we go. And already there's a problem. because I probably didn't power this. Of course. Energy can... Alright, boop. Okay, and where did I put the power? You, and moment of truth. Hey, there we go. It's cooking. Sweet. All right, so that is solved. Now we can make additional assembly lines as we need to, and be able to go from there. Of course, I'm going to have to copy this whole setup, which, hey, there's a copy gadget. But, hey, we'll see. Anywho, I think that's going to be good for today. Didn't quite get to the superconducting. Or wait, you know what? If it's that quick to make this, I might just wait for this to finish off. Let's see, you are Indian. Let me do this. Let me cut and I'll come back when this is done. Okay, back in a sec. Hey everybody, we're back. Alright, so I got the superconducting coil. So let's... we can probably put that in the... for the title. Alright, so that is that. Now, between episodes, I'll try to get more of the superconductor coils. So there's not a lot to be asking for. Probably get this recipe set up. Now, of course, where we have the fusion ring controller or the fusion controller block, we're gonna need a lot more blocks than that. Oh, wait a minute. We might not be able to make this right now. Hold on. Let me double check. Fusion machine. Y'all, tungsten steel. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot more superconducting blocks than I realized. We're also gonna need neutron reflectors. So there's some stuff we're gonna do on camera next time. I don't know if we have this. We might have the pump. We do not have the pump. Okay, so I guess I'll just do that all on camera next episode, and we'll do some cuts and skips as we need to. But yeah, we're that much closer to fusion. Alright, so with that being said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like or comment down below and subscribe if you have not yet. It really helps me out. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.